next up, we've got an event room right off the bat. I'm gonna kind of wrecking ball my way into these things, see what we can do. Okay, so what one is this? Oh, it's this one. Oh, this is a concern. Okay, so at the very least, we can kill large groups of enemies. Oh, jeez. Something I hit can really knock stuff back. I think it's Prismatic Devil, but it's hard to tell. So, assuming that I can't... Well, I can get these into the requisite zones just by kind of using my raw wrecking ball self. Oh, come on. Stop fighting me, own spell. Oh, that's why. It's Lights Nova. There we go. And can I actually do this? Yeah, there we go. Class ability is actually very good for that sort of thing. So I could get a Shock Rune, Earth Rune, Air Rune. Let's go with Shock, because I can plop Shock Runes into Lights Nova, do some extra damage. Makes sense, because I could also put in a Molten Hammer and do extra damage. Yeah, all of them are useful. Now here's the question. It causes enemies to take extra damage, doesn't cause us to do extra damage, which is kind of unfortunate because we already do a crazy amount. Anyway, let's just continue with the Wrecking Ball. So, what will happen? Well, if I get lucky... Oh, I see, if that thing hits the other thing. Okay, so, realistically, the only thing that I would potentially consider getting rid of, even though I like it, is the Cosmic Nova, the Cosmic Ball, whatever, the thing I shoot out. Because as much as I like the idea of it... Now, let's take these guys out. Oh, jeez. Those guys hurt. Oh, right, we can turn that back on. So watch out for the rumblers. That was painful, but at least we now do a heck of a lot more damage. So, what would I replace the Cosmic Star with? Simple. Another Prismatic Devil. We're already 2 of the runes there, so it's tempting, because double Prismatic Devil would be really solid. Because I'm not going to get rid of the hammer. It just does too much if we run into a really strong enemy. And again, I don't know, hard to tell. Might actually consider it. Well, that puts us in a bit of a complication. Well, let's just double down. Grab some hearts while we're at it. Let's turn off our spells. We can have that one going. I just have to worry a little bit about the saplings that those guys are putting off, because they can be fired at an enemy. Okay, let's just double down. Take them out. Beautiful. Okay, and let's turn off our spells. Nope, nope, not Lights Nova. Damn. Well, let's just see if I can... Nope, that's not going to work. There we go. No more shots. Whew. Nope, that's not what we want to do. That's what we want to do. Let the shield take everything out. Wow, that does a lot of damage. Nope, please stop firing. Please stop firing. There we go. Really don't want to piss off any more of these Ents. They're jerks. Okay, so we got loads and loads of elementals. We can just kind of get in here. Oh, where's that one going to pop up? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. I'll just kind of head over here, destroy those destructibles, and then Wrecking Ball back through. Because, honestly, we are, like, the last time we went an all melee build, I considered myself a Wrecking Ball. This build, even more so. Because the thing is, we do insane amounts of damage to anything remotely close to us, which is nice. And kind of fixes the problem that we run into with like a more of a ranged type of enemy, or a ranged type of build, because honestly a lot of my ranged builds end up not doing a lot of damage. We end up getting sunk just by enemies that hit very hard. Hey, there we go. Okay, so we have ourselves a second Prismatic Devil. This is nuts, because I don't want to give up Lights Nova. It's just too damn good. So let's get rid of Flame Hammer, actually. And what we're going to do is switch the Prismatic Devils out for each other. And there we go. Because I'm hoping between the two of these, we're just going to be this kind of rolling Nova of stuff. They also do more damage than that hammer, come to think of it, and have a much shorter cooldown, but this way we will always have some amount of coverage as long as it's not just immediately. Oh, let's turn this off just in case. Well, yeah, not just in case, just because we're actually going through these doors, and we really don't want to get ganked by treants. So, let's leave some Novas, leave some other stuff. Yeah, because this way we have some nice-ish range type of abilities, which are really nice. Gotta worry about him a little bit. Let's see if I can hit him with the stuff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, so, again, injured. Do have to worry about that. It's not terrible. Oh, geez, these higher level water mages are jerks. We already saw what happens when I get hit by a bunch of those. Luckily, being an orc does have some serious advantages. And Soul Rip is actually keeping us nicely topped off. Wait, we're on level 4, yet it's using the exact same tile set that I'm used to. Weird. I am not used to that. Well, it doesn't matter. Yeah, we're staying actually very high health. I mean, at least we get back up to full health almost immediately. Doesn't take a whole lot of effort. Means that once we get lower, we might run into some interesting problems. But maybe not. I don't know. All the buffs we're getting from Prismatic Devil are also helping. If you notice, our buff bar is going mental, which I kind of enjoy. Uh-oh. It's a statue. Statues hurt. Not enough to make it a problem, though. So the other nice thing about being an orc is we don't actually have to worry about being full health before we leave a level, because there's actually some level of benefit to not being full health. Of course, probably best that we are, just in case. Also, the stairs are all the way back there next to some other health pickup, so we got that going for us. And doesn't look like any more ents. I'm gonna keep semi away from these guys, and then let's Wrecking Ball straight through. Let's knock somebody around. Oh, it's Necroskeletons. There we go. Okay, so we do Impromptu Armor. Yeah, it's alright. Alacrity Mastery is kind of tempting, but we're gonna go with Scavenger level 2, because I'd love to have a bunch of spells to pump into everything. Okay, next up. I could go with the Boomerang, but we really don't need it. So what I'm going to do is just pump up Lights Nova. And do we have anything that uses air? No, not really. Which is kind of a shame. Luckily, we're not doing an elf run, so we don't have to worry about variety here either. I am kind of one-trick ponying it, but I like it. So, Cosmic Star takes Entropy Runes. I would not go with triple Prismatic Devil. That would be kind of nuts. Let's boost up the bias here a little bit. We got a lot of Dark, a lot of Fire, but we don't have a triple. But I can't. I need to remember to use Dark Rift, come to think of it. Because, I mean, it gives us a damage boost, which is solid. And it essentially is the perfect buff that can be used here. I mean, Mindlessness would be pretty solid. And I'm probably going to save the Mind Runes for it, just because it would be that useful. But, okay. Oh, well, that's disappointing. I was expecting that to be another room with enemies in it. Nope, turns out it's just a room with a bunch of health packs in it. I'm okay with this. Just head over here and keep going. So, again, I honestly can't see myself changing my build that much. Unfortunately, it does not have much of a reliance on runes, or at least rune variety, because the thing is, we need a lot of entropy runes, a lot of oh, shoot. Wait, can I get to the stairs without even... Yeah, there we go. Okay, so we're going to go with... Okay, I could go with speed. It's not really going to help that much. It would just go into the... Okay, dark levels. Let's go with bullet speed. I'm not entirely sure if that helps Prismatic Devil, but I'm kind of hoping it does, because the faster we have everything roving around us, the better off we're going to be. Because, you know what? If we're just... you know that, like, classic and erroneous model of what an atomic... like an atom looks like? Okay, let's get in here and get the... Holy crap, that's a huge damage boost. The teleportation is a little bit jarring, but at the same time, it's still pretty awesome. And boy, did we do a lot of extra damage. I mean, realistically, between everything, we do a lot of extra damage. Hey, more shock runes. So we already know all we have to do is just charge in, let that buff our damage so we do, you know, very solid amounts to pretty much everybody involved. We're going to get injured here, but honestly... We're golden. So the other thing that we could potentially do is get the... I think it's Dark Entropy Fire, which would be pretty solid. I would like to have Entropy, just because the buffs are really nice, but we could actually go for like an all-buff build at some point along here. I just don't have enough spell slots, and don't think I'll have enough by the end of this either. Luckily, we don't have to worry too terribly much about... really anything here. Honestly, I just kind of Hulk smashing it, which I'm really enduring. Hey, it's stasis. Oh, this is a concern. Problem with stasis? Well, rune levels are reduced, and that hurts a little bit. Luckily, the buffs are not reduced, and our teleportation-y junk gets enhanced. And also, luckily, there's no actual duration on this one, so as long as we win, we win. So we could do defense. Yeah, let's go with defense. We're going to need it. Level 2 soul rep is probably the next thing. Yep. Okay. Because that's going to give us a little bit more health, I think. I assume that's what it does. And that's good enough for me. I'm noticing all the particles that we're putting off are actually, they're actually impacting my frame rate a little bit, which is hilarious. Anyway, I honestly can't believe this run is even working. It's stupid and doesn't make sense, but I love it. I mean, I guess it makes sense. From a logistical standpoint, we've got a sort of long-range group-clearing nuke. We've got buffs. We've got very solid melee damage, to the point of absurdity. Okay, whoa, let's just pile right into everything. And we get teleported away. Just out of the thick of things. Perfect. The fact that I picked up the, teleport me away from danger thing, or, well, teleport me away from danger things, actually pretty nice. Hey, it's speed rune, I can put that in. But I also picked up the thing that anytime an enemy runs into me, well, they take a fair amount of damage. So it's the Yggdrasil branch, which, I mean, is a concern. He does a fair amount of damage. Luckily, I do stupid damage. Seriously. Everything is just so powerful right now. Okay, let's do that. Get right in here. We got some Chaos Knights, and I don't like them. Bam! I'm still stunned. Works for me. And we get out of that without taking a whole heck of a lot of damage. I like Soul Rip right now. So, yes, I could be a lot lower health if I wanted to, and the damage buff would probably help us out substantially. So let's get in here. Continue. The thing is, we don't need the damage buff. We already do stupid amounts. So everything's kind of all good. Wow, we've got a lot of things to put points into. Not enough, apparently. Okay. Because I can put the shock rune in. I mean, I could get the ice sword, but that's ultimately not going to be very useful. We need a triple combiner to get rid of some of these, because I could put the fire runes back into Molten Hammer. That's not going to be very useful either. So what I'm going to do is get that... Oh, wow. Each speed rune increases the buff duration by 6 seconds, so that's good. Okay. Earth runes and light runes can all go into Lights Nova. And apart from this, we've just got kind of weird... I don't even know what's to put in, because we've got Mind. I don't have anything that uses Mind runes, though. Assuming I beat the boss before I, get a whole lot of runes, then we'll probably get into Mindlessness. Ah, another light rune. Put that into Lights Nova. It's got to be getting high level. Wow, the size is getting big. Hey, works for me. So, let's just wreck our way through here. I've already found the stairs, actually, way at the beginning. There are no more enemies on this floor. So, I guess let's get over here, grab this heart, considering I walked through a damage zone. And let's just let that handle everything. Okay, I'll just let Prismatic Devil go, because it does give us a speed boost, at least sometimes. So, a lot of water, a lot of fire, a lot of air, none of which we have much use for, which is nice. Honestly, this build is amusing me. It's dumb, but I love it. The last time I tried the Prismatic Devil build, it was like, I ended up not going for it, or I just couldn't get the extra entropy, come to think of it. And had the Flame Devil as well. Hey, we got the speed boost. There's the stairs. Hope it didn't have a rune in it. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Okay, this is a hard decision. Do I want to boost up entropy levels, or do I want to go with the triple combiner? Both of which are incredibly tempting. One will help us, but one will push us closer to our eventual goal. As much as I'd like the entropy levels, the triple combiner makes more sense. Especially because it's going to clear out our inventory a little bit. By inventory, I mean fire, air, water. Oh, I've already made this. Well, air, air, fire. Okay. How about air, air, water? Haven't made that one before. Let's see what happens. Waves of Discord. Over 5 seconds, emit a number of waves of uncomfortable sound. Damages enemies. What's the cooldown on it? Long. It's tempting. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get rid of Flame Hammer. We're not going to be using it anyway. We're going to switch out Cosmic Star for Waves of Discord. And then we're going to plop all of our extra runes in it because we need to get rid of them anyway. Because ideally, that actually might fit our build fairly well. The problem is the cooldown is fairly long. but it does fit the whole charge at enemies blindly, and can pretty much be used once per room, so... And, you know, by the time it's done doing its thing, we'll be able to teleport out of there. Well, let's just toss the speedrun into that. Okay. Here goes nothing. Okay, teleport, and let's do everything. Okay, so, Waves of Discord. Yep, it works. It fits in the build. As much as I like Cosmic Star, the Waves of Discord are solid. And it fits the build perfectly. Don't get hit by those things. Okay. So I'm going to avoid pissing any of those off. Let's get a couple of seconds off. Yeah, the thing with Waves of Discord is it actually has a long enough long enough duration that everything kind of works. Oh, those are a bunch of treants, which is a serious problem. Because the thing is, treants just keep getting back up. Okay, well, no big deal. And we don't need those health runes anyway, so let's go up. Again, everything here seems to fit the general build in a very stupid and nonsensical way, and I love it. It is dumb. Everything here is dumb. So what do we even need at this point? Oh, crap. Pissed off the treant. Whatever. Doesn't even... Shoot. He's tenacious. I'm trying to hit him without getting hit by his saplings. Damn. This is the one problem with this build. Prismatic Devil kind of screws things up a little bit. Probably didn't need to use it that much. Okay, let's get this. Let's put up the teleportation zone. Not like we really need it, but I might as well get in here. Take him out. And all we have left is the Haunting Spirit. Damn, she does damage. Well, it doesn't matter that much. So we get a bunch of stuff, and there's double combiner. That's what we got going on. Okay, so we're injured, but there are a lot of hearts left over. So... I'm probably... here we go. So we get a fire rune, which we really don't need, and an event room, which... it's arena. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Well, who are we fighting? It's a higher level flame mage, and a dark imp, and a hellbat, and an ice phoenix, and another ice phoenix. Well, that was barely anything to sneeze at. Let's get our cooldowns down, and we can do battle hardened, which is tempting. Yep, I'm going to go with it. Okay, so... all room-based runes are, or room-based effects are reduced. Nice. And we also get mind runes, so I could potentially get, probably didn't need that health rune, or whatever, doesn't matter that much. So we got some treants. They can piss off. There we go. Well, let's turn that off just so we don't piss off the last of them. Yeah. Didn't want to leave this floor. There we go. Let's turn that off. Yeah. So I don't have to worry about the treants continually respawning. Honestly, I kind of wish with those you could... Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. Yeah! Charge! Oh, Chaos Knights. They're scary customers. Luckily, their whole knock you away thing actually doesn't end up being that much of a deal. Or not knock you away thing, just the confuse the hell out of you thing. Doesn't end up being a big deal because, well, I can just do things. So I'm gonna buff the bias on that one, because I don't think it makes much of a difference. We got mindlessness, but we don't got a slot for it, so I'm just going to turn on our buff and wreck shit up. There we go. I guess the saving grace for this build is how much damage it does. Everything just dies to the point where we don't have to worry about... You know, we don't have to worry about taking too much damage just because simply nothing lives long enough to really contest us. So we've got a lot of hearts sitting around, and I'm toying with the idea of just going into the boss fight, slightly injured just for the base level damage boost. And I'm also lazy. So, what happens when you're lazy, gutsy, and stupid? You fight the darkness. I think I've fought the darkness before. All I have to do is make sure that those torches are lit, right? Right. And that just slowly hurts the darkness. Yeah, it works for me. Because we got a lot of enemies around. No big deal. Just wall up the torch summoners. They also give us health, which is awesome. Because that means free in-game healing. Let's get around, light these torches up. Avoid the projectiles, because all we have to do is just stay alive. Yeah, this is probably the best level 3 boss we could have run into. Or level 6 boss, technically. Second tier. I don't know. Doesn't matter that much. We're just in a very solid position for fighting everything. Because between Light Nova, Prismatic Devil, and whatnot, nothing is going to be able to do a whole heck of a lot of good against us. The darkness is encroaching a little bit. But it does not matter. Just keep walloping them, avoiding the bullets, because the bullets kind of suck. Doesn't look like we've got a whole lot of Torch Summoners still coming in. I guess we got a couple. But, yeah, free in-boss healing. Not actually sure how you're supposed to lose this, apart from maybe you take damage in the darkness, but it doesn't really make much of a difference to us, considering how we've been playing. So, just continual casual murder. Works for me. Let's take out the Flame Meter. Oh, wow. Flame Meter gets close. Darkness encroaches fast. Oh, that's no big deal to me. Stupid wibbly woos. Let's just wallop this one back up to brightness. Because the other thing is we do stupid amounts of damage. Just baseline because of the way Prismatic Devil works. And yes, I could use the teleportation thing, but ultimately ends up being more of a detraction if I teleport around, just because of, you know, the rotation around various areas. Let's grab that health pick up, because we don't need the boosted damage. Hey, that's my own spell. Sort of. The one that I've neglected. Well, let's take out the Flame Eater. Yeah, seriously, this entire boss fight is laughable at best. I was a little bit afraid that we'd have to fight the Reaper. Thank you for pausing me. Oh, at least I'm invincible while that happens. That's nice. Okay, so first and foremost, let's get Cosmic Star in here. Next up, Great Wisdom, kind of worthless. Toughen, tempting. Yeah, let's go with Toughen. Not like any of the other things that we're running are particularly useful for us. And let's get our health back up to full. I'm going to be completely full. Looks like there's a Spirit Heart over here. We don't even need it. So, another Entropy Rune. Let's toss it here. And let's do Double Fire. Not mind. Double Fire Speed? I've never made that one before. Blazing Dash. Increases your move speed and leaves a path of fire in your wake. Ooh, what's the cooldown on this one? 6 seconds, but if you get a bunch of speed runes in it, that could be really solid, actually. Well, goodbye Cosmic Star for a little while, because the thing is, that also fits very well into the build we're going for. So, assuming that the cooldown reduction combined with the increasing the duration thing, I'd actually be able to do some pretty nuts stuff with it. Doesn't look like there's anything else left on this floor anyway, so I could go... Ooh. I could go with the triple combiner, but I don't have a whole lot of runes that I can even use. And at this point, I would say we're actually close enough that we could potentially make it to the very end. So I'm going to go with the further cooldown reduction, especially because that brings it down to what? Down into the... Geez, we almost have 30% cooldown reduction. That's substantial. Anyway. Let's just beat on the red bones. Get them out of the context, because they hurt. Honestly, everything here hurts, but I'm hoping that between everything we're going to be alright. Yep, well, we're already topped off. So we got that going for us. So probably... Jeez, don't get hit by that. Ow! Well, this has been an adventure, and we're probably going to die, but I'm kind of okay with it because everything is an adventure here. Note to self. Blitzing in like an idiot. Not always the best. Oh, jeez. So that's how it works, and because of my highly increased speed, I can leave quite the zone. Okay, well, we're doing all right here, weirdly enough. Not on it. I'm a little bit surprised at just how effective everything is. Jeez, Wrecking Ball. What kind of run is this? Yeah, no, Blazing Dash is nonsense, and it's got a very short cooldown, actually. Like, I didn't even realize it, but it's good. All of this is good. Okay, there's actually a speed rune. Hello. Okay, let's plop that in here. Get the duration going. Doesn't help as much as I thought it would, but helps enough. Okay. And I don't actually have room for mindlessness. Oh well. I use that enough anyway. Oh, this looks like just a regular old room. Oh, and it had a health pickup in it. Whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Let's use our various abilities and just kind of clobber not straight by. Because the thing is, you can't hit what you can't see. Nope, got another health pickup apparently. Okay, works for me. Okay, speed rune. If I get a speed rune, I toss it into Blazing Dash at this point. Honestly, I'd like to get everything just maxed out. Oh, I'm stunned. Oh, that's bad. Well, whatever. Doesn't matter that much. Take out the Dark Knight, take out everything. And we've got some extra hearts sitting around for us. Beautiful. I'm just picking up soul hearts because I don't like them confusing me and giving me false hope that there's actually a real heart sitting and waiting. So, oh, let's use Blazing Dash, get through. Honestly, the blazing part of Blazing Dash is not very useful. It's the dash part of Blazing Dash that's useful. The fire is just kind of a nice addition to everything. Let's just leave those around and careen wildly across the entire level. I almost went downstairs. Then again, that really wouldn't have made much of a difference. We've already maxed out our spells that are actually, you know, truly in need of runes. Everything else is just kind of weird and situational. But it'd be a real shame to go into an event, miss an event room. Oh, what's this one? Stasis. So what I'm going to do, I think I completely got rid of an enemy just by firing them out of the level. Well, anyway, we are going to do stasis. This is probably going to be really stupid, but ideally, I want to... Oh, geez. We are very injured. Let's get that. We have to worry about that arcane imp doing horrible things to our faces. Oh, it's not that arcane imp. It's the other one. Oh, no, it's the hell portal. Gah! Is that a triple combiner? No, shit. That was one of the really, really rare combiner-y things. Damn. Damn. Well, that's what I get for going into that one, partially injured. Yeah, I should have prioritized the hell portal right away, but I was stupid and was, you know, running away from the damage zones, when in reality, you can just sit inside those and not have to worry about it. Oh well, that was still a fantastic run, even if I did screw it up and miss a really rare item. Oh well, that's enough beating myself over things. I'll see you guys on the next episode of Runers, where we'll go off and do other things, maybe. I like that run, though. It was fun. I want to revisit it. Might go for... Love if there was like a... there are some armor boosty type stuff. So I'll have to look into that. I guess the twigs that follow you around give you an armor boost. Might actually get that one the next time I do it. And switch that out. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So, I'll see you guys then, and as always, thanks for watching.